Hello student, hope you are doing good. In this video I am going to discuss about magnetic effect of current. Magnetic effect of electric current. This is class 10th chapter. So if you are new to our channel, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. So let's start the video. First of all, this is the electric circuit in which showing producing of a magnetic field due to current passing in the circuit. Next is, what is magnetic field? Magnetic field is the, what is magnetic field? Magnetic field, an area around a magnet or material that behave like a magnet when there is force that will attract some metal toward it. It is, if there is a bar magnet, the region around a magnet in which magnetic effect can be experienced is called magnetic field, and its SI unit is Tesla. Its SI unit is Tesla. So magnetic field is the region around a magnet in which magnetic effect can be experienced. Then what is magnetic field lines? Magnetic field lines is the straight or curved lines. These are the straight or curved lines originate from north pole and terminate at south pole. This is the magnetic field lines. These are curved and straight lines on which tangent drawn at every point represent the direction of magnetic field. That is magnetic field lines. These are originate from north pole and terminate at south pole. This is the magnetic field lines showing, this diagram is showing magnetic field lines. So these are originate from north pole and terminate at south pole. And the properties of magnetic field lines, these are the continuous closed curve and originate from north pole and terminate at south pole. As you can see in the diagram, these are originate from north pole and terminate at south pole. These are equally spaced. Magnetic field lines form closed loop, and these two magnetic field lines are never intersect, because if they are intersect at a point, it represent two direction of magnetic field lines at a point, which can never be possible. So two magnetic field lines can never be intersect. You can see the diagram. Next is Oersted experiment. What is Oersted experiment? Oersted experiment, according to Oersted, if take a wire in which I current is flowing. According to Oersted is a scientist, physicist. In 1820, in 1820, he find a relationship between the electricity and magnetism. He is saying if current is passing through a wire, if we take a magnetic compass near the wire, so needle of magnetic compass will deflect. It means current, due to passing a current in the wire, magnetic field is established around the wire. According to him, current carrying wire produce magnetic field. So that is the basic result. According to Oersted, basic result is that if current is passing through a wire, magnetic field is established around the wire, and the direction of magnetic field can be determined by a right hand thumb rule. If current is flowing in that direction, magnetic field lines are established around a wire. This is the Oersted experiment. So next is, if there is a circuit diagram, according to Oersted, current carrying wire produce magnetic field. So here is the illustration of the examples by a circuit. Then this is the electric circuit. Current is flowing through a circuit, if we take a magnetic needle near to the circuit, then if current is flowing from positive end to negative end of the battery, and current magnetic field direction will be turned from north to east. North to east direction will be shifted. If current is flowing from negative negative end to positive end, then this direction of showing north to west, magnetic compass needle. Then next is, this is the this phenomena this experiment is used for determination of force in the circuit. If we suspend a magnet in the magnetic field, then how force is related with the current, magnetic field, etc. So according to it, magnetic field force is directly proportional to magnetic field. Second, if we increase the value of magnetic field, there is increasing of force. If we increase area of bar magnet, then force is also increased. And third one is, it is directly proportional to I. So according to these all three equation, we get F is directly proportional to BIA. So here we can calculate the result is F is equal to BIA sin theta. ठीक है. And the value of force is maximum if sin theta is 90 degree, because sin 90 is 1. So value of force maximum is 1. Force maximum is when sin theta is 1. So value of maximum force is equal to BIA, and minimum when sin theta is 0. So it is the important result. When sin theta is 90, force become maximum. If sin theta is 0, force become minimum. So there is directly question is coming in the examinations whenever force is maximum or force is minimum. If sin theta is 90 degree, then force become maximum. It is equal to BIA. If sin theta is 0, then force become minimum. This is the basic result. Then electromagnetic induction. What is electromagnetic induction? Electromagnetic induction is that if there is a coil, it is the phenomena of a coil. Current is induced in the coil if there is variation of magnetic field. So basically it is the property of a coil. If there is a coil, current is induced in the coil if there is a variation of magnetic field. Electromagnetic or magnetic induction is the production of electromotive force, so we can say induced current in an electrical conductor in a changing the magnetic field. So current is induced in a solenoid or any coil by varying of magnetic field near the coil. So galvanometer show deflection. It means current is induced in the circuit. Galvanometer tells about the production of current by deflection. So it is an important concept, electromagnetic induction. Next is electromagnets. What is electromagnets? Electromagnets is whenever there is a circuit, there is a green color showing coil, and this is the complete circuit. Battery provide current to the circuit. So it means what is the electromagnets? Electromagnets, whenever a soft iron core placed in a current carrying conductor, it behave as a magnet. Electromagnets, how we define electromagnets? Whenever iron core placed in a current carrying solenoid, it behave as a magnet. But electromagnet is called temporary magnet. Why it is called temporary magnet? Because it behave as a magnet until there is current flow in a coil or a solenoid. So it is called temporary. Whenever we close the circuit, open the circuit, current is not flowing in the circuit, it will not behave as a magnet, so it is called temporary magnet. If we provide current to the circuit, it behave as a magnet, so it is called temporary magnet. Magnetic it is a electromagnetic strength based on what factor? First is it is based upon the nature of coil, nature of metal. Second, it is based upon amount of current flowing through a circuit. And third is number of turns. If number of turns are more, strength of electromagnetic produce. And next is electric motor. Electric motor, what is electric motor? Electric motor which convert electric energy to electric motor is which convert electric energy to mechanical energy. Its second is its principle. Its principle is based upon the factor whenever current carrying coil placed in a magnetic field, current carrying coil placed in a magnetic field, it experience torque. It experience torque or force. We can say that force. So its principle is as whenever we place a current carrying coil in a magnetic field, it experience force or torque. Second is electrical generator. What is electrical generator? It convert mechanical energy to electrical energy. Mechanical energy to electrical energy, and its principle is based upon the electromagnetic induction. What is electromagnetic induction? Electromagnetic induction is the property of coil by virtue of current is induced in the coil if there is variation of magnetic field, as done in the previous slide. Next is, this is a diagram of electric motor, how it works. What is electric motor? Electric motor, it convert electrical energy to mechanical energy. There is a mechanical energy, electrical energy to mechanical energy because rotation is provided. And in this consist armature, field magnets. This is the ABCD is called armature. This is a rectangular coil. Rectangular coil ABCD is called armature. Second is field magnet. What is field magnet? Field magnet is north and south pole are called field magnets. And next is split rings. There is a split rings P1 and Q. There is a half. You can see that brown part of the around this axle. Brown part is called split rings because there is a concept of what is the function of split rings. Split rings, it provides rotation to the coil. Basically, the main function of split rings, it is a work as a commutator, increasing current or decreasing current, rotation increasing or decreasing. Basically, it control the rotation of the coil. So what is the function of split rings? You can see that it rotate the coil. And second, next is brushes. Brushes, there is X and Y is called brushes. This is attached to split rings. It provide contact between battery to you can say that split rings. So battery, this is the battery. So basically its function is like you can know about the Fleming rule. According to Fleming rule, current is flowing in that circuit. According to it, if there is I current is in flowing in that direction, according to Fleming right hand rule, there is force existing upward, and in this direction current flowing downward, force existing. If there is current flowing A to B, force existing outward. If current is flowing C to D, then force exists downward. As we know, if two force existing equal and opposite at a point, then we can say that pair of force exist, couple of force exist. So if two equal and opposite force exist at a point, at a line, so body get rotate. So ABCD coil get rotate due to these two equal and opposite force. This is called torque. So if coil get rotate, so whole electrical energy converted into the mechanical energy. So coil get rotate. So it is the basic working of electric motor if whole electrical energy converted into the mechanical energy. Next is this is the Fleming right hand rule. If we stretch our right hand mutually perpendicular to each other, then thumb represent direction of motion, and first finger represent field and second finger represent current. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe our channel and press the bell icon please. Thank you so much.